Ravens rush 4. Josh Allen throws complete. Josh Palmer has it at the 13. He scrambles to the 10. And they're going to say he did not get out of bounds as they mark him down right at the 10-yard line. It's going to be 4th down for Buffalo. At about 2 with 4:27 left to play in the game. Now the Bills have all 3 of their timeouts. But they're going to have to convert here.
The run definitely comes into play in the situation, 4th and 2. So don't be surprised if Josh Allen runs with the ball himself.
He has Ty Johnson with him in the backfield. He brings a receiver in motion. Josh Allen takes the snap. Deep drop. Looking for the end zone. Drifting to the right. Throws to the end zone. Tipped and caught on the deflection as Buffalo gets the tipped ball touchdown for Keon Coleman. And the Bills aren't done yet. With 3:56 left to play, Buffalo's going to make this a 1-score game.
Yeah, Josh Allen just extending the play with his feet. The ball does get tipped at the goal line. Unfortunately for the Ravens, goes right into the Buffalo Bills receiver's hands.
I mean, we have a theme for this night. It's 4th down for Buffalo. That's the 3rd 4th down conversion for the Bills. Matt Prater's extra point attempt is good. And with 3:56 left to play, it's a 1-score game. Buffalo has played its way back in it. It's the Ravens 40, the Bills 32. It's up to the offense to put this one away now.
That was a long drive.
10-play, 80-yard drive, 3 minutes and 20 seconds. I didn't see a single Ravens blitz on that drive.
They didn't blitz. They played very passive. And you can't play passive in the National Football League, especially with a quarterback like Josh Allen who can extend plays. And if the ball wouldn't have been tipped, the ball would have dropped incomplete.
Right. It was tipped.
Oh, Knox tipped it. I thought that was Kyle Hamilton that tipped it, but it was Knox that went up and tipped it right to Coleman.
So Keon Coleman with the touchdown, and now it is a 1-score game. Now the Ravens' last offensive possession, the offense went 3 and out with 2 penalties. The defense gives up an 80-yard scoring drive. This is a moment in the game where the Ravens need playmakers to step up and put this win away. Kick will be taken by Rasheen Ali at the 4. Crosses the 10, 20. Ali to the 25. And it'll be spun down at the 28-yard line.
If Ali follows his lead blocker, there's a gap on the right side again. But he cuts back left where the blocker went to the right side. Lamar Jackson in the offense has to deliver.
First down, Lamar will keep it. He'll get across the 40-yard line and slides down with a first down at the 41-yard line of the Ravens. And like I said, it's time for playmakers to make plays, and Lamar does that to start the drive. 3:32 left to play in the game. Buffalo has all 3 of its timeouts.
And that really puts the emphasis on the defense because now they know Lamar's going to keep it. So now are you going to stop Derrick Henry or are you going to stop Lamar Jackson?
Derrick Henry with 177 yards rushing. Power I formation. Gives to Henry. Left side, nothing there. He fumbles the ball! A loose ball at the 30-yard line. The officials converge on the pile, and the Bills have recovered. The Bills recover the Derrick Henry fumble, the first turnover of the game, and it comes at exactly the worst possible moment.
Yeah, you have to protect the football. You know they're going to be stripping at it. And they got the ball out that time by Derrick Henry.
And now the Bills will have it 1st and 10 at the Ravens' 30-yard line. with 3:06 left to play.
I mean, as a defense, you can't be passive again. You got to be able to get pressure on Josh Allen and not let him sit back in the pocket and throw the ball down the field.
Josh Allen will set in the shotgun on first down. He has James Cook to his right. Takes the snap. Allen throws down the middle. He's got his tight end, and he's caught at the 1-yard line. Dalton Kincaid with a bobbling catch. And the Buffalo Bills are right there knocking at the door.
You would like to see.
Check that. It's the rookie Jackson Hawes with his first catch in the NFL. Here comes the tush push. Josh Allen is stopped. The Ravens stop him shy of the goal line. It'll be 2nd and goal with 2:34 left to play and the clock running.
On that last play, I would love to see Wiggins put his foot in the ground and go make a play on the ball. He's seen the ball being thrown. He was just on top of the receiver.
2:22 on the game clock, 24 on the play clock. The Bills will huddle. Josh Allen sends Keon Coleman wide to the left. Everybody else bunched in tight on the line. James Cook in the backfield. Give us to Cook. Cuts back against the grain. Gets to the 1. He can't get to the goal line. It's 3rd and goal. And we have reached the 2-minute warning. 1:59 left to play in the ball game. The Ravens lead it by 8, 40-32. The Bills are knocking at the door, 3rd and goal from the 1. There are so many twists to this game, but as I shared with you earlier, in big-time games against big-time teams, the little things become the big things. Absolutely. Right now, the missed Tyler Loop extra point is looming. The fumble by Derrick Henry is looming. The offense on the previous series going 3 and out. The defense giving up a 80-yard, 10-play scoring drive. All of these add up to put the Ravens in the midst of a vice grip. Instead of putting this ball game away, all of a sudden they're backed up literally to the goal line. The ball is inches away from the goal line. It's likely going to be a tush-push situation for Josh Allen.
You would think so. But when you're in situations to shut the game out, you have to do so. The great teams in the league will find a way to win, but they also are going to put their foot on the gas when they need to.
Hope you didn't plan any early morning Monday meetings, because we might have a very late night on our hands. Allen under center. 3rd and goal from an inch away. He leaps and breaks the goal line. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Well, they got to go for 2. And the defense has to make sure they don't jump off sides if Josh Allen has a hard count cadence.
All right, how do you feel about karma? 2 points was the difference in the divisional playoff game here in Buffalo back in January. If Buffalo converts, we got a tie game. If Buffalo fails to convert, it's a 2-point Raven advantage. Josh Allen for the 2-point conversion. He wants to throw. Fires quickly to the end zone. Keon Coleman. It's batted in the air. Incomplete. The Bills do not convert.
By Wiggins.
Nate Wiggins breaks it up.
Trying to throw a back shoulder fade in the end zone. Nate Wiggins did a tremendous job of sticking his hand in there and getting the ball out.
And now the Ravens offense is in the position the Bills offense was in the divisional playoff game, with a chance to put this one away. 1:58 left to play, and the Ravens hanging on to a 2-point lead. 40-38, but Buffalo has all 3 of its timeouts, so the Ravens can't just take a knee.
So are they going to onside kick it?
I would think they would try.
And that's one of the things last year. Remember last year, several onside kicks were recovered.
They're not going to go to the onside kick formation. They're going to kick it off.
They're going to believe in their defense.
The Ravens have to get a first down to put this game away. The Bills failed to convert on the 2-point try. Nate Wiggins with the great coverage And again, the little things becoming the big things. Buffalo failing on 3 2-point conversion attempts. And the Bills trail by 2. In case you don't know, I'm not a huge fan of the 2-point try. Here's Prater's kick. It'll be taken by Rasheen Ali at the 7. Crosses the 15 to the 20. Hit at the 25, spun, still on his feet. Gets to the 30 and is forced out of bounds at the 31-yard line. So here's where we stand in the season opening game. 1:51 left to play. The Ravens clinging to a 2-point lead, 40-38.
And I would come out, you're in your big formation. So you got all your tight ends in there, you got your running back in there, you got the one receiver. You can play action pass off of this. And this is what they had success with throughout the game. They just haven't gone back to it yet in the fourth quarter.
Ravens go power I formation. Zaire, Mitchell Payton, the up back, Derrick Henry, the deep back. Give us to Henry, running to the left, looking for an opening. Not much there, but he shoulders his way forward for about 3 tough yards. And Sean McDermott will use the first of his 3 timeouts.
Charge timeout, Buffalo.
He stops the clock
30-second
with 1:45 remaining. The Ravens have to get a first down. If they get a first down, the Bills are out of resources to stop the clock and win the game. But if the Bills stop the Ravens here, they can get the ball back with some time.
And my thing, when the defense has to be aggressive, use that against them. So misdirection, boots, things of that nature can help the offense, because you got to trust Lamar Jackson if you just want to drop back and even throw the football, because we know he can do a lot of great things with his legs.
It's Justice Hill in the backfield. Give us to Zay Flowers in the jet sweep. He loses his footing outside of the numbers and slides down, no gain, and Buffalo will take another timeout.
Second charge timeout, Buffalo.
Stopping the clock
30-second timeout
with 1:39 left. If the Ravens don't convert here, the Bills take another timeout. They'll get the ball back with 1:30 left. Buffalo in the fourth quarter has been unstoppable. The Bills have had the ball 4 times. The outcomes: touchdown, punt, touchdown, touchdown.
You have to be aggressive. You have to win the football game, not try to lose the game. And Todd Monken has to trust his playmakers to make plays.
Rashad Bateman and Zay Flowers will split wide to the left. With 1:40, they put another second back on the clock. 1:40 left in the game. The Ravens leading by 2, 40-38. Facing a 3rd down and 9 from the Ravens' 32-yard line. Moving from our right to left. If you convert here, it's over for the Bills. If you fail, the door's wide open for Buffalo. Lamar from the shotgun will throw. All-out blitz coming. Jackson steps up. Pass is complete, but shy of the first down at the 38-yard line.
No, the ball should be up on the 39-yard line.
Ravens will be about 2 yards shy here.
And final charge timeout, Buffalo. This will be a 30-second timeout.
Sean McDermott is out of timeouts, and the Ravens will trot the punt team on. This means Josh Allen will get the ball back with way too much time for anybody to feel comfortable with in a 2-point lead.
But as you're running the route on D. Hopkins, he has to make sure he gets across to the first line marker as he goes across the field to give that opportunity for Lamar to hit him.
Jordan Stout will punt. Brandon Codrington awaits. Stout hits a wobbler. Bounces at the 20. And will go out of bounds. We'll see where they mark it. Right at the 20-yard line. Buffalo will have the ball at the Bills' 20-yard line. 1:26 left to play. Buffalo is out of timeouts. But we saw Josh Allen at the end of the first half execute a brilliant drive with no timeouts to set up a field goal with 1 second left in the half.
But the thing that Zach Gore was in the first half, you can't be passive as a defensive player or play caller, you have to make sure that Josh Allen does not continue to hold on to the ball in the pocket or get out of the pocket, extend the plays.
First down for Buffalo with 1:26 left in the ball game. Ravens lead it 40-38. Allen to throw. Quick release. Pass complete to the 25-yard line. Khalil Shakir taken down. A 6-yard gain. Clock is running. 1:14 left in the game. Buffalo sets up. Allen in the shotgun. Takes the snap with 1:05. Fires near side, complete. Keon Coleman makes the catch, steps out of bounds, and stops the clock with 1 minute even, putting the ball at the Buffalo 34.
I'm going to keep saying, you can't make it that easy for the offense. There's no pressure. You have to get pressure. You have to be able to bring pressure from the field, from the short field. You have to be able to give some different looks to Josh Allen.
Ravens with a 4-man front. Allen will throw. Flush from the pocket, running to the right side. He's got room to scramble. And he is banged out of bounds, but he'll stop the clock after he picks up about 4 yards on the rush. But more importantly, he stops the clock with 53 seconds left in the game. It is no longer a tie overtime situation. It is a win or lose for both of these teams situation in the final minute. Second down and 6 for Buffalo. Ball is at the Bills, just shy of the Buffalo 39-yard line. Josh Allen in the shotgun. James Cook in the backfield. Ravens bunch 5 along the defensive front. And there's movement along the Buffalo front with a false start. That'll back the Bills up 5 yards.
False start. Offense number 73. 5-yard penalty. Second down.
Now, because the clock was not running, there's no 10-second runoff there.
Right.
You've heard about the 10-second runoff. That only happens if the clock is running. But because it was a dead ball situation, no time is taken off the clock. 53 seconds remain. Buffalo gets backed up into a 2nd and 11. The ball is at the Bills 34. Allen in the shotgun. 3 receivers bunched tight to the right side of the line. 1 set tight to the left side of the line. Ravens rush 4. Allen pumps once, slings it far sideline. He's got a man wide open at the Ravens 40 and stepping out of bounds on the first down at the 36-yard line is Josh Palmer. They're going to mark it all the way down to the Ravens 34-yard line. And don't look now, but Buffalo is in field goal range. And that stops the clock with 46 seconds remaining. Matt Prater was elevated off of the practice squad this week because of an injury to the Bills kicker. Matt Prater has more 50-yard field goals in NFL history than any other kicker. He has 81 to his credit. 46 seconds remaining. 1st and 10 Buffalo at the Ravens 34. Now the Ravens bring a blitz. Josh Allen's pass complete to Keon Coleman at the 15, tripped up and taken down at the 10. A touchdown saving tackle by Jair Alexander. But Buffalo is in scoring range.
You bring a blitz, you have to be inside as a corner. You bring that zero blitz, you have to take away the inside.
And there is an injured Bills player which stops the clock at 38 seconds.
Now the Ravens have to take timeouts. You have to take them.
Yep, try to conserve some time because Buffalo is in obvious field goal range now. And they have a first down, so Josh Allen doesn't have to do anything from this point forward to set up Matt Prater for a field goal. The Bills are going to try to exhaust all the time off the clock.
Absolutely.
The Ravens are going to have to try to use their timeouts to leave at least single digits left. And in a game where the Ravens had a shot to put this one away multiple times in the second half, this might be a gut-wrenching way to start the season.
Yeah. Did the Ravens call for a timeout? Was that an injury timeout?
There was an injury timeout.
That's what,
no, they're saying the Ravens called for the timeout.
No, but he was hurt.
Yeah, that was a player timeout, but they haven't restarted the clock. Josh Allen
but
takes
they
the
should
snap
give
and
them
takes
the
a
time.
knee.
They should give the Ravens the timeout back.
Ravens take another timeout. That will leave them with one.
Whoa. I know they called timeout, but the guy was hurt. So if he was hurt, they should give the timeout back to the Ravens. Come on. The National Football League can't mess this up.
That's one where you would think the booth would have said.
Because they called timeout, but the guy was hurt down there for the Buffalo Bills.
For the Buffalo Bills.
And they're still messing with him. So not to give them a timeout back.
Well, the other problem with that,
the
injured player was the offensive line, starting offensive lineman for the Buffalo Bills, their right tackle, Spencer Brown. If they had stopped the play because of his injury, he would have to leave for a play. But because the Ravens took the timeout and they credited the Ravens the timeout prior to the injury, he doesn't have to leave.
I know, but he's hurt, so they came out to check on him. They have to give him a timeout back.
Josh Allen's going to take another knee here with 35 seconds left on second down. He does that. The Ravens will use their final timeout.
Okay, I'm confused by that rule.
Stopping the clock with 32 seconds left.
Somebody need to explain that rule to me, because I've always thought if you call timeout and a player was injured,
this will be a 30-second timeout.
That the timeout had to go back to the to the team that called it, because your player was hurt.
I'm going to presume the Bills are going to say he wasn't actually hurt, he was just gassed, and since they used the timeout, that they ran him out for water.
Oh my gosh!
Right now, that's minutia. The bigger picture is the collapse.
But that's why John was so livid on the sideline. But also, yes,
it cost him a timeout. Yeah, but now with 33 seconds left, 25-second play clock, Buffalo can take a knee. The Ravens are out of timeout, which means the Bills can run the clock down to about 10, 12 seconds before they have to kick the field goal. Josh Allen takes a knee. And here comes the kicking team. 27 seconds remaining. It'll be a short kick from Matt Prater. Signed just this week. After Tyler Bass suffered a groin injury. It'll be a 32-yard field goal attempt. Clock is down to 5. The Bills are going to exhaust the clock. And here's the kick from 32. Matt Prater's kick is up. It is good. And on the final play of the game, the Buffalo Bills have defeated the Ravens 41-40, following a gut-wrenching fourth quarter collapse by the Ravens. And the 2025 season, which for so much of the night appeared to be off to a great start, is a head-spinning defeat that for the second time in a calendar year sends the Ravens out of Buffalo feeling like somebody pulled their stomachs out from them.
Yeah, I'm just shocked of the collapse.
In all phases of the game.
Absolutely.
The offense couldn't get anything done in the fourth quarter. The defense could not stop anybody. And Tyler Lute misses an extra point attempt that would have been a 16-point lead and would have led to a tie. Instead, it's a 1-point loss. So this is a shared loss of the worst possible kind.
And hopefully it motivates the Ravens for the rest of the year, because they got 5 more games. That's going to be tough. You play Cleveland next week, then you come back to Detroit and play Kansas City. You got Houston, you got the Rams.
Just a soul-deflating loss for the Ravens, who had complete control of this game from mid-first quarter on, and they let it slip away, and they let it slip away with all 3 phases of the game. The offense had its chances to put this game away and did not. The defense had multiple chances to stop the Bills and could not stop Buffalo on 4th down. And the special teams had a chance to put the game away, and they couldn't get it done either. Instead, it's Matt Prater, the 18-year veteran who the Bills signed just this week, who kicks the game-winning field goal as time expires, and the Buffalo Bills come back to beat the Ravens 41-40 in the season opener.
Yeah, I am stunned
We are back in just a moment to try to sort it all out. Once again, our final score. Buffalo 41, the Ravens 40 on the Ravens Game Day Network.